Brock's gonna freak out if it's like raining and I'm not back at camp. If it just kind of drizzles like this, I'm gonna be fine. I just hope it doesn't get any harder. I'm glad I have my hoodie, at least. Okay, the rain kind of stopped. So I was so bummed out. I was following that trail of bones and then I started hoofing it toward camp. But I think I'm getting close-ish. So maybe I can take my time just to explore a little bit more. Thankfully, I have my beanie on and my hoodie, so my face and my ears and everything is nice and warm. Man, I really wanted to keep following that trail. Maybe I'll go back at some point, but that's fun. I could have got caught up doing that. Does anyone ever see mounds of dirt like this and you're like, man, there could be a body buried there? Man, I watch way too much true crime. I made it back unscathed. That was such a fun little adventure. Hi. Oh, shit. I took Brock back to see the nest and the osprey because they're just so magical. It's really neat to see the pair. A lot of fresh tracks, but this one we just found, you can see it looks like a paw print. Could be a coyote, a wolf of sorts. Could also be a kitten, a danger kitten. And then we've seen a lot of big elk and deer, or elk prints and smaller hoof prints from deer. This looks like it used to be a road, but now there's a bit of a roadblock here, yeah. This is why law enforcement comes through, because people do stupid shit like this. Burn mattresses in a campfire. Let's do better, people. Thankfully, the sun came out enough to warm it up very nicely, so I changed my shirt after we went on that walk, and it's gorgeous in the sun. I think about 62. I posted in the Adventuring with Amanda Facebook group today to ask about everybody else's weather, and gosh, everything from freezing to 90 degrees, but I'm not jealous of anyone who has weather above 75. I'd rather be bundled up in 55 than it be like 80 degrees personally. I'd rather be a bit chilly because I can always take off layers, but we've been cleaning and getting some stuff done this afternoon, and we're just listening to the Diamondbacks game now. All right, y'all. We are taste testing some wine that Brock purchased in Jerome recently. We'll see how it goes.
All right. Are you ready?
In my goat mode. Yes.
That's a cool mug. Where did you get that?
That's probably it.
Okay.
Where did you get me this mug?
I got it from...
You were somewhere. I forget. You got me this and a little beeswax sign. Where were you? I don't know either. I don't know. Okay. Smells good. I'm not typically this is red wine. I'm not typically a red wine drinker.
And I'm not a white wine
Well,
drinker.
I guess I'm just not a wine drinker in general, since y'all know I'm a beer drinker.
Smells good.
It does smell really good.
Go on.
smooth.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah.
It's good. It's not, some red wines can, at the end, they can have those really like kind of weird notes. I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't like super dry reds, and I don't like them when they've gotten too old and they just got a really heavy, like it's gonna give you a bad hangover type feel. This is nice. You can definitely taste it's a younger wine with that acidity in there, and
I don't know anything about wine, but it's tasty.
some of the flavors aren't fully quite there, but it does have a very nice fruity taste. With even though it smells a little peppery, it doesn't taste very peppery at all. Definitely like some cherry type flavors going on there.
It's good.
Yeah, it's a good wine. It's very clean.
It would be good with lasagna.
Actually, it probably would be. Yeah. More pizza.
Yes.
Thumbs up. I love Merkin's Vineyards. I don't think I've ever had a bad wine from them, but they are kind of more on the more expensive side. This is actually the cheapest wine that they sell. I think it was like $26 or something.
Yeah, their prices were very good.
Yeah.
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 And we had fun doing the wine tasting there with Sarah and Aaron.
Yeah, that's a good wine.
So John, or not John, Brock. I was just talking to John. I was just texting John from Nomadic Pride. That's funny. Not John. Brock. Brock just made us lasagna for dinner. He heated it in his air fryer. So back in the van, going to eat some dinner, finish up the Diamondbacks game, see where the rest of the evening takes us. Good morning, everybody. I am packed up and ready to go. We are traversing the road to Payson. Probably about an hour and a half or so drive. We need to stop for fuel and a couple of other things. But we just decided to start heading that way because I'm going back to Phoenix for 48 hours anyways to get my mail and everything like I talked about previously. So nothing too exciting this morning. That's why I didn't film. Just kind of got up, drank my coffee, and now we are hitting the road. So we will see you at the next campsite. We just stopped for fuel and a couple of goodies. I did treat myself to a donut. I'm excited to eat it. And now we will find a new campsite. Hopefully we don't have too much of a problem being Sunday, but we'll find out. We have an hour and 20-minute drive now. We made it to a new campsite. We're just here for the night, and it is supposed to rain. Since I'm leaving in the morning, I'm not going to get anything out or do any sort of setup. Just have my trash bag outside, and other than that, that's it. I've been listening to the Diamondbacks game on my drive. Brock is going to cook for us, and we are going to just relax. Well, I told Brock I could just make a sandwich or something that I have, but he is determined to cook, even though it is sprinkling and there's a lot of thunder. Well, I asked Brock if he wanted help, but he's stubborn, and he told me no, so here we are. But he got his awning up And I had to take my shades down in the front kind of because it's so dark in here. Oh! Oh! Oh my god, I love that for me. What a beautiful Sunday to watch baseball. Brock cooked me a traditional Australian breakfast. I am very excited and very hungry. It's nice and warm, perfect for a rainy day. I am going to share a rainy day hack, or, well, yeah, rainy day hack. Okay, so my mom and I remodeled a trailer almost 2 years ago. It was fall 2023, and so we used these work booties on our shoes. Well, when we were done with the remodel, or done needing to wear these, she said, "Hey, do you want these?" And I was like, "I don't know what I'm going to do with those." And she said, "Well, you can put your shoes in them if they get dirty or muddy." And I was like, that is absolutely brilliant. So now I carry these booties, and I can put my pair of slides in one booty. So, and I'm not in rain very often, and I don't leave my shoes out very often if it is raining, but whatever. In any event, work booties make excellent protectors so your vehicle doesn't get dirty when your shoes are gross. Oh, it's hailing. Interesting. We had hail in Show Low and now hail in Payson. As you can imagine, with this hail and the rain and the cold, we've been in our vans most of the day. I did meet our neighbor. I mean, we just pulled up, you know, again, we're here for the night. We met our neighbor, super sweet. She's probably like around my age. If I remember correctly, her name was Eva. And so she's living out of her SUV, and she has the sweetest dog. And she walked over to introduce herself and to ask if her dog could say hi. And it was just the best thing ever. She was so nice. Honestly, I wish I could have spent more time talking to her, because like she seemed really dope. Like we could vibe. But when we were having a conversation, it became freezing. The sky got dark. It was crazy. But her dog, it was like a big white dog. It wasn't fluffy. And I don't think it was a lab. I should have asked her. Anyway, it seemed like a mixed breed, but very well trained. Very good energy dog. Oh my gosh. So that was really nice. And she actually told me, because we are on the forest road where I got those cats on my trail cam recently, and she told me she has 2 cats. So then I started like inquiring, like maybe those are the cats I got on my trail cam. Unfortunately, she verified with me that people have been dumping feral cats out here because the coyotes will kill them. That breaks my heart. I can't even think about it. She said that there were coyotes that got a cat last night. So anyways, they weren't her cats. She doesn't let her cats like be outside at night. But overall, a very positive interaction with her. I got a video edited. Actually, I edited 2 videos. And you know, you guys know that it's hard for me to be like cooped up in the van, but it's okay, because I was sitting here and I have some more like ideas for my living space here on the floor, making a bunch of notes. And my arm's getting tired because I wasn't expecting to talk to the camera for 2.5 minutes right now. What is happening to me? Anyways, despite being stuck in the van, it's been a lovely day, a relaxing day, and now I'm just watching some true crime. It is cold this morning, y'all. I just turned on the van because I am not wasting any time this morning. I probably look like I'm half asleep because I just woke up. It's hot. It's hot. I just woke up. I haven't had coffee. It's freezing. My van's warming up. I didn't even want to stick around to make coffee. I'm just going to get some coffee at Circle K and head to Phoenix. It's only supposed to be like 65 in Phoenix today, which tells you how cold it is in northern Arizona. Like, it's probably 40. Whoops, I accidentally stopped my recording. Amanda? Okay, I haven't gotten my life together, obviously, but time to hit the road.